this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world. And in the last video series, we were, we were working on the theater, which we still are. But I have a couple of shout-outs, 3 to be exact. Very important ones, as a matter of fact. The first one is to Lucky Clover MC. And Lucky Clover correctly pointed out a very important mistake that I made here, or important mistake, I don't know, a very important correction that needs to happen right here. He pointed out, or I'm assuming it's a boy, but anyway, he pointed out that this stretch of sidewalk right here was 2 blocks too long. It actually went out to here previously. It's fixed right now, and he noted that this right here, this part right here, I had that at 6 blocks long, and it really should be 4. So the whole path needed to be moved over this way 2 blocks. So it's a little, I shortened this path by 2 blocks, in other words, and moved that over. And that could be very bad for placement of some future buildings. Hopefully you haven't built anything here, or if you have, maybe it won't really make a whole lot of difference to you, but it obviously would change the position of everything from here over this way, and it would sort of affect things over here too, depending on how you line things up. But this path was right here, so I'm pretty sure if I'd started the flower shop, I probably would have realized that something had gone terribly wrong here. But I wanted to do that. That was a very, very great pickup. Thank you, Lucky Clover MC, and we're very lucky that you picked that up. Next is President of MC. I guess there's an MC club somewhere. And he's apparently the president, and he indicated that it's a good idea to use a video of Stampy's called Ship Shape, which is video number 47, and it is an excellent reference if you're interested in building now I forget whose treehouse it is. The treehouse that normally sits way in the distance here, if you have Stampy's seed. Chloe's cabin, I think, anyway. But anyway, there's that over there. Plus, it's really one of the only times that you get to see the other side of the theater, so you get a good view of what it's supposed to look like, which, granted, doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's really the only time you get to see that. So it's a good reference for several different things. So I thank you, President of MC, for sharing that with me. And Exploding Creeper, we are always striving for authenticity here, and I messed this up. I have since fixed it. I have it in my notes, but this right here, I originally did not have this should be solid wood planks right here, just as it is here. I initially just had, this pattern was just sort of going in here, so I had a couple of extra, logs showing here. So just go ahead and take those out, and this should be, planks just from here all the way over to here. On both sides of these railings, and I did have that in my notes. For some reason I just neglected to actually do that, so thank you, Exploding Creeper, for reminding me to look at my notes once in a while. Alright, so today we are going to be working on the backstage area. We've gotten all this done out here. This looks great. We've not done the roof yet because, as I said earlier, it gives us lots of good light. I'm probably going to redo all this lighting here at some point, but because he mostly has lights, torches like on this block here that kind of go up and around, but it changes so much it's hard to say. But anyway, let's get started working on what we're going to do today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to build the outside shell. We're going to finish the stone shell that's going to wrap around all the way in the back. So make sure you have another at least another 16, I think, going out this way. If you don't have that, you can just pause and do that. I've got plenty out here myself. Now, right now, I actually, for the first time, actually really counted how long this building is. This center section here, starting from like here over to, where this flat part will end, is actually going to be that's actually 38 blocks long this way. So then we've got 10 here, and there's going to be the exact same 10 on the other side. So 38, 48, 58 plus whatever 15. So it's a good long building. Here's the other thing I wanted to show you. I'm glad I came over here. This ladder should be here, and I'm very surprised no one picked that up. I thought I knew it was there originally, but I thought he had taken it down. But every video I've seen since then, and the last one I looked on was the when he was building Harrison's house right over here. it's still there. So I'm just leaving it there because it is really the only way to get up to the roof if he needs to. Not that you'll ever need to do it, but that is there. And one other correction I wanted to make before we get started. Now I'm way far away from where I wanted to show you, but upstairs in the balcony, I did the doors backwards. That is to say, the doors over here, these should be opening towards you just the way they are right now. So what you'll have to do is just put the oh shoot, I don't have any doors. It's just to put the doors on while you're standing inside the balcony, rather than standing outside, which is the way I originally had that. So that if you're in the balcony, then just put the doors down there and make sure they open up right onto that this oak log here. So that's it. All right, so let's get started here. Oh, I forgot I was not flying. Okay, so let's do the outside walls. We've already got for this flat part here, we've already got 32 blocks. You should have anyway, and you can count to see if that's true. So this part here needs to be a total of 38. So we just need to add 6 more on here if my kindergarten math is holding up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do that on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, of course, we'll need to build stone up there. Now, from here, we're just going to start going diagonal. We're going to add 10 diagonal blocks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this is going to go across the back. And let's just make this one meet up with it. So let's see, that's, oops, no, not there. Okay, I'll just put wood under there. Who cares? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You see it magically meets up here. And while you're here, might as well, right in the middle, right here, is where the door that goes to the backstage area is. You can just kind of notch that out there for now. So let's go ahead and we're going to build up this wall and the identical one over there. We're going to build it all the way up to the height of this stone wall. And then we're going to do this, the part that kind of steps down slowly. So go ahead and work on those 2 walls, and we'll come back when we're done. Okay, so that's those 2 done. So that's all the way up to the height of this stone here. So now we just have to do these, and this is exactly the same as the way it is on the front, except obviously we're going down backwards here. It's the same, but so what you're going to do is each of it's going to be in sets of 2. The height of the blocks are going to be in sets of 2. In other words, these 2 columns are going to be the same height, which is going to be 1 block lower than what's currently up there. And then these 2 are going to be 1 block lower than those, and these 2 next 2 are going to be 1 block lower than those, and so forth until we get down there. So in other words, let's just carry this all the way up here. Now this is even with it. We don't want to be there. We want it to be 1 shorter, and same with this one. And I just lost my stone block. And come on, let's go. Here we go. Okay, so those 2 are 1 shorter than these, and that's right. And then these 2 be 1 shorter than those 2. And just going to keep doing that. I think this is the easiest way to do it, and then it just go back on the top and start filling in. And why can't I get this to work? Come on, blocks, get on there. I don't know if anybody else ever has that problem. Oops, too high. So we're just going to keep doing that. So down, so do 2, and then down 1, do those 2, go down 1, then these 2, and let's just meet up once you're done that, and we'll see how it went. Okay, so here we go. All of them are now at the correct height. These 2 are 1 below this last one, and these 2 are 1 below that one. These 2 are 1 below those. These 2 are 1 below those, and these 2 are 1 below those. And this last one is going to be actually the back wall. This is where the back wall is. So we just need to finish this back row. Just needs to come all the way up to the height of this one, which should be, including this base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this should be 8 tall total, including that bottom oak section there. So I'm just going to go back and forth and fill this in. Go ahead and do yours, and we'll meet up once we're done. Okay, so now it's time for, oops, where are my half slabs? I had half slabs, I swear. All right, let's get them out here. I'm not going to need my oak logs at this point. Okay, so basically let's start at the bottom. We're going to put one row of half slabs on this first one, and then we're going to put 2 rows of half slabs on the next one, and so forth. Whoops. Oh, I hate that. And so forth and so on all the way up. And you can put stone underneath these. It's not going to really matter, and it won't interfere either way with what's going to go on the inside. So if you want, depending on what's easier for you, go ahead and do that. So let's see, I'm on my third one, so this is going to be half slab here, and then we're going to do 2 half slabs on this one, and so forth all the way up. So it just alternates. So the bottom one has half a slab. This one has 2, 2 stacked on. The next one has 1. This one has 2. 1, then 2, then 1, then 2. You get it. You get it. So we got all the way up to the top. So let's just do that, and we'll reconvene once you're done. Okay, so that is that done. Everything. I didn't do this top row. If you did, that's fine. Just leave it there. So this one, these 2 that were one block lower than this one, that one should have 2 on it. So that makes it nice and even here. And it just goes down, 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 down. And there we go. All right, and then over here we can, I don't have a door. Oh, I do have a door on me. Not that it really matters. We can put our door here. Well, actually, we got to put the floor in this room anyway before we do that. Let's leave the roof off to give us some light here for now. That'll probably be the last thing we do is put the roof and the chandelier and the dome up there. Okay, so if I could start flying here for a second. All right, so now that we know where the walls are, it makes it a little easier to do the interior, because some of the walls are influenced by these columns, and it just makes it a little more natural to follow them once we have those in here. So from here, the total depth of the stage this way should be 7. So we've already got 2 on there, so we just need to add 5 back here. I'm going to go all the way out to the edges, all the way out to here with those 5, because we're going to need floors over that way. I'm not going to go back here any farther yet, and that'll make more sense as we do it. So from here, let's just add 5 rows of oak planks right to the backs of this, and you can just go right over that trench if you've dug one. And we do need to dig out stairs on the ends of these, but that's okay. Well, it's just easier to kind of go all the way across and do these. So this is my second row, so go ahead and do all 5 rows, and then we'll come back. Okay, did I say 5? I meant 6. It's supposed to be 6, because we need to have one that goes underneath the black screen. I don't know what you call it, the black background that goes all the way up here. So we should have added 6. So we should have 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's good. So that stretches from side to side. And then on the sides, let's go ahead and build up these walls all the way to the ceiling. Just fill in this and just take it all the way to the top on both sides, and we'll meet up when you're done. Okay, so those are done. That's looking good there. So there's a little wall that goes right here. It's 3 blocks long on both sides, right next to this spruce column right here. So this goes all the way up to the ceiling, like this, on both sides of the floor. Oh, I didn't really want to do that one. I wanted to do the middle one, but that's okay. So that's going to go all the way to the ceiling, like everything else that we're doing right now. And by the ceiling, just make it level with this, because this is, well, you can bring it all the way up to this. It's not a big deal at all. So this side, we'll do the same thing. It's going to be 3 wide, right next to the spruce. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just going to do all the way up, and again. And right next to both of these corners, this is where the stairs go that lead down to the music pit and to the hole that we haven't made yet, which is going to be, actually, let's do that now. In the middle, this middle here, we are going to go back. All right, let me make sure I get this right. The 7th one is where the hole goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hole. because the hole should go right in front of the screen, the black screen that goes right here. Okay, all right, so let's do the stairwells since we're talking about that hole. So just come over here and knock out this 4x3 area, and we're going to need to bring these walls down a little bit since there's going to be a stairwell here. Just bring it down 3, should be fine. And let's do that here as well. 1, 2, 3. And over here, somebody, oh, I thought there was a cow or something there. It was a tree. 1, 2, actually that's fine right like that. So we just need to mostly just make this area down here so I can put a wood plank there easily. You probably, I don't know what your world looks like. Maybe you don't have to float things in the air like I do. Okay, so we need to put down some stairs here. Now let's see. It's opposite on each side. So if you're on the stage, go to the right, and the first 2 blocks here are going to be stairs. Not those 2, but the ones over here. So we're going to put stairs here, and then we're going to put one more stair here and here. And the reason I'm not putting any blocks under here to put it is this is actually the tunnel. This is actually the tunnel that, no it's not. Why is that not working? Oh yeah, no, that's the tunnel because it doesn't meet up with that hole. Okay, so so down here we're just going to bring 4 blocks of oak planks at the bottom here, and that's fine, doesn't matter, that can go there. And I just need one more stairs that's going to go, let's see how I'm going to do this way. I gotta get out of the way a little bit. There, it's going to go down, and I guess I do need to put wood planks right under here. And so there we go. So this is going to be the floor. So I'm just going to build this out underneath the steps. Should have just done this in the first place. And oh great, now I can't get in here. Okay, I'm just going to have to break that for a second. Well, I'm going to break it up because because it's going to be made into a wall. So this, right under this first stair, this is where the tunnel goes. So we'll have to, we're going to dig all the way over to, let's see, where we had before. And then the tunnel's also going to extend, obviously, that way as well. So we only have kind of a floor here, but that's okay. That gives us a starting point. So we can just kind of attach our floor to there. Oops, and there we go. So now we've got our floor. So we just need to put walls on each side of this, and change this all over to oak from the dirt that we have here, or whatever it is that you've got. And I just made my life harder by doing the top row first. Let's see, let's do this. Let's not make that mistake again. I'm going to do the bottom one. And, well, here it doesn't make that much difference, but here's the top row. So just make the tunnels, the tunnel should be 2 high, two blocks high, and I can do it this way. Whatever it takes to get it done, that's what I say, get it done. I'm just going to block that off, and I'm just going to go sneak back in here this direction. Let's see, the hole is here, so we want to make sure that there's blocks underneath of it so we can put ladders. And let's knock out this stuff and put the wood. And let's just finish this little, I know I'm kind of whizzing around kind of quickly here, but let's see, I need to build this area for the ladder and extend the floor just a little bit there. No, too far. Okay, here we go. All right, so if you're coming down the hallway, you're going to make a left and put some ladders here, and then we're going to have, there's the hole. Okay, and the only thing left on the stairwell on this side is to just put a couple of fence posts at the top, and there's also a torch right at the second level here, right in the middle. Okay, so again, you should be coming down on the left side of this, turn around, and then it's one more step down, just one, and then you should be going underneath that first step. So this is where the tunnel is. So basically we just have to repeat what we've done on the other side, but it's the opposite. It's a mirror image. So when we come over here, these first 2 blocks are going to be the blocks going down, and it's going to wrap around this way. Get it? Okay. I mean, if you did it the other way too, it wouldn't make a huge difference, but it wouldn't be quite right either. So let's just knock all this out. And I'm going to extend these walls down so that we don't see any dirt. Don't want any dirt down here. Okay, here we go. I remember having the hardest time with this when I first built it, a couple years ago. And the thing that I just never realized was that the tunnel goes underneath the steps. That's what was driving me. It was making me mess up a lot because I just didn't realize that because he goes around the corner so fast that you just don't realize what he's doing. But I eventually figured it out. Me brain good. Oh no, I don't want to cover that up. That's the tunnel. I better bring these down one more, right? I think I only did 2. Even if I did more than that, I can always use some more. Okay, so now I got a nice wood-lined hole here. Okay, so the steps, since I'm in the hole, are going to go on the left. Oops, but they're going to go right side up. And then one more on these. I know I could do this smarter. I could put 2 down here, 2 blocks here, and because I got to put them there anyway. And then I got to put 4 blocks right below that. No, that's too far down. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill that up, and I can put 2 blocks down here for these stairs. Okay, and then I just need to extend that floor out from the tunnel that we've got on this side. Oops, but not stairs, although you would never know if they're upside down. Okay, let's bring this floor all the way over and get out of the way a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let's just finish up these tunnels. Just replacing all this dirt with wood, and that'll do it. We'll put a couple of torches down here, and there's only a couple, which seems odd because it's so dark down here. I'm surprised he doesn't get more googlies down here than he does. He does get quite a few. All right, I'm not going to mess that up again. I'm going to do the bottom one this time, and then the top one. There we go. And the torch just basically kind of goes in the middle, so you can just put it. I think it's on the 7th block. So from the ends, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is good. And let's see. I think from this side. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wrong wall. It's supposed to be on this wall. When you come down here, they'll be on the wall that's away from the stage. Yeah, away from the audience, I should say. Am I crouched or something? What's going on here? Oh, yeah, I'm crouched. I'm like, why can't I move? Let's see. So on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. Let's move this one over here. There we go. Not that that matters, but, you know, we're going through authenticity as always. So let's just finish up this tunnel by connecting it to the stage. And you can see that glowstone right above us. That helps light the way down here. Doesn't matter what's down there. It can look as ugly as you want, but as soon as you put the wood up, it all looks good. Okay, so that's it. We just need a little ladder here. Let's see. There. Oops. There we go. That, and I guess we can finish it off with the hatch, which I don't currently have. Which I don't want to get rid of that. Let's just put this here. Well, I guess I can't put that down until I have something, the back wall, to put it against. All right, so I guess we're doing that. All right, so grab some black wool. Keep your oak handy. Black wool. I'm going to put it right next to my oak here. Okay, so this extends here. This goes right to the edge of this, where this wall is. That's how far the black goes. It goes right to there, and then there's going to be oak on this side that's going to go up. But for now, let's just go. Let's just do this first row black, and then we'll let you guys finish up the whole thing. Now let's see, where's that wall? Here it is. Put it right there in front of that wall. So this is going to go all the way to the ceiling. So go ahead and do that, and then also while you're doing that, this right next to here is going to be oak, and that's going all the way up to the ceiling as well. So go ahead and fill that in with black and do your oak next to it that goes all the way up. Okay, so that brings it all the way up to ceiling level, and then that's gonna go right to the roof there. You could bring it all the way up here. Doesn't matter. It's gonna get covered up by the stone that's gonna be up here, the little half slabs. Okay, so all right, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, did I put the I did not put this here. Oh, and the last bit besides the torch I want to put right there. There's signs that are on the second block up here, and they say trapdoor / music pit, and it looks like this. It says trapdoor. It's got capital T on the trapdoor, then there's a / sign, and then capital M music and lowercase p for the pit there. So that goes right there, and that goes on both sides like that. And of course this one goes right here above, right there. Okay, so that's good. Okay, all right. So we've got the stairs going down to the tunnel. We've got the tunnel done. So I guess we can put this on here now. We've got that. There we go. There we go now. Okay, so that's everything from this point back. Okay, that's good. So we're working our way backwards to the end here. All right. So how much time do we have left? Well, we're getting pushed a little bit here, but all right. So let's just do. You know what? Let's do the other room. Let's do the room that has the chests. It's like the dressing room or something. All right. So from here, let's just put some flooring in because it's all wood floor. And let's see. From here, well, you can just fill this in all the way across here, and it goes to 14th block. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, and it's getting awfully dark here. Let's just put a torch here so we can see what we're doing. So this wall has to be, we're going to fill this wall up with more wood in just a second. So we can just keep bringing this floor out to that same point, just all the way over. In other words, you can just, if you want to sort of draw a little line here and then just fill it all in all the way here. The chests in this room are sort of interesting only because they change owners sometimes. So what I'm going to give you is the last one that I found, although not one of those stamps. One of those chests has Stampy's name on it, which I could have swear there's one now that has one, but I don't know. I can't find it. So I'm gonna do the best. So now, okay. So from this point, leave this one alone, and we're just gonna put blocks starting here, and we're gonna go all the way over to right where this torch is. Let's move this torch so we can still see. We're gonna have to still move it from here, but that's all right. We gotta be able to see to do these videos. That's gonna bring over to the wall now. Let's see here. You know what? I'm just gonna fill this wall up. We do have to take some of it out to put oak. Oops. Oak logs that are used as the decoration. But for now, I'm just gonna go up 5. Just go up a total of a 5 from here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because the 5th one is where the ceiling is gonna be. Right. So, and then don't put the ceiling in quite yet. Okay, so this one right here, there's a doorway in the 5th block, so we want to do 1, 2, 3, and the doorway actually has some oak around it. Do I have my oak? I don't have any oak. Let's go. Don't need the black wool anymore. So it's a little doorway. I'm sorry, it's there. It's got to be there. That's So just do 2 blocks here, and then do your. It's a single doorway. Yeah. I'm just gonna fill this whole thing in to make it easier. 3 by 3, and that way we can easily punch that out, and I still don't have to worry about aligning that. So there should be 2 here, this doorway, and there should be 3 here. So when we put this wall in, the wall in to the left of us, that is going to make this even. So it's going to be 2 on each side. So speaking of which, let's just put this one in here. And it's going to come up 5 high. Like that. Okay. So let's start over here. We're going to make 2 columns that fit right in here. This is 1. Oops. And 2, just kind of like we did in the other part of the theater. So bring that all the way up. And here we're going to do 1, 2, 3 out. There's going to be this kind of hole in there, but that's okay. That's just the way it is. So just make that into a corner, and you can fill that in if you want to, but not really necessary. So we just want to fill this in 3 wide. And again, we're going to put some oak logs that are going to be part of the decoration in here in just a second. Okay. And then we just need 1 more here. Okay. And here we're going to, this is actually the doorway here. So we're going to build this out 3. And again, there's going to be this kind of little hole here because we're going to build this wall out like this. And that's just going to go all the way, well, for now. Just build it all the way to the top. And the hall, let's see, the doorway is obviously going to be too high, so then just fill in the rest like that. There we go. So now we've got to kind of have this hole here we got to kind of fill in, but that's okay. And okay, so there we go. All right, so let's put a couple more torches around in this area first. Oh, well, there's torches on each side of this. This will help too. The reason I'm hesitating putting torches down because I'm going to keep putting them in places where I need to put other stuff. I just know it. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, so your oak logs. All right, so they're going to be, we're going to leave one of these empty. Leave that oak empty. Put one there and leave that one there and then put one right here. And did I get chests out? Okay, yeah, good. So there's going to be a chest here and here, and we'll talk about whose name goes on what in just a minute. And this one, and so these center 2 each get a decorative oak block there, as well as this one, and as well. So this is basically following the same pattern, the alternating oak and oak planks and oak logs. So guess what? This one's going to go right here. Oops. Let's get rid of that one first. And just skip every other one. And there we go. Okay, so the chests go in between. See, I told you I'd put a torch right where I needed it. And speaking of torches, on this wall, we're going to put one right here in that oak, and then right here on that one. I think I can get rid of this one now. Let's see, a chest's over here. Go here and here. And there is a torch right here. And then there's a chest. A chest, not a torch there. And that's it for lighting back here. So we're going to take out these 2 that I kind of stuck here on the ground. So the signs. Now this is the one. He pronounced it comic. I thought it was comic, but I think this one changed into his. But I'm going to leave it as comic as such. So let's see. This one looks like this. There on the second line. K-O-M-I-C. This is breadsticks, right? Right there on the second line. And here is Hank. All in caps for some reason. And this one is Chloe. And this last one belongs to... Oh, this isn't the last one. But this one belongs to... This is one that changed hands. It used to be Crimson Azoth. But has been changed over to Squid. So let's see. This is for Longbow. But as you'll see, it's at the top 2 rows. And he actually has the word chest in there. Longbow's chest on that one. And I actually saw... Oh, let me get rid of this torch here. I actually saw a video... where this one was actually extended to 2, and I don't know if that's still the way it is. Originally it was not, so I'm just going to leave it as 2 because that's the most recent video I think I saw, which was during the big crib tours, I can't remember the name of that guy's channel. I apologize. So let's see, longbow, and this one is for long shot. And this last one was added later, and this is for Lee. There. Okay, that is everybody. All right, so that's that room. Oh, you know what? We need a crafting table, and there's always been a crafting table right here, but in that same video I just talked about, where this is too wide, also had a furnace here, and I'm not sure exactly why you need a furnace back here. I don't really know. So you can optionally have that or not, I think. But definitely going to have that here. So I think that's going to be it for this video. We got a lot done. We got the sides done. We've got the stage is done. The tunnels are done. The stairs. So in the next video, we're going to do the dressing room, and there's that little tiny room over there. And then we're going to start with the roof and start getting that put on. Oh, speaking of roof, go ahead and your homework today is to add a ceiling to this room at the 5th block. So there should be right up here. So it should be, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just cap it all up. So you guys can handle that while we're in between videos, and just go all the way across to here. And leave this all goes all the way straight up to the ceiling. Just leave that as is. So that's it. I'm Darwin68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!